Hello guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing my World Cup updated predictions, the final updated predictions until my actual predictions in just a few weeks time. There's only 22 days, 23 days to go till the World Cup does start. It's going to be a absolute bout of a World Cup, and will England win it? Possibly. But there's going to be like a new topic on Wednesday. It's going to be the news update Wednesday. So across the whole of the week. So let's say manager gets sacked. I won't be making a video straight away. I'll be making it on Sunday. I'll be going through the sacked managers and all of that. And yeah, there might. Do you want the return of Topic Wednesday? I might bring back Topic Wednesday just because there's so much to talk about, especially with the World Cup coming up in just a few weeks' time. But yeah, should we start off with the first group, which is Group A: Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, and Netherlands. You do look at these two teams, the two teams in there that really do spring to your head, and that is Netherlands and Senegal. For me, both of them have just got a little bit more quality. About you know Senegal for me have a little bit more quality than Ecuador, but I think Netherlands have a little bit more quality than Senegal. For me, I've got the group already done. I know what. I think the Qatar though, they're hosts. They've got the home advantage. That they've got the home advantage, but I don't think that'll count for anything. Netherlands for me, top. Netherlands are just they have too much quality in that team. If they don't win that group, that's not the greatest. They should be winning that group. Simple as that. They should be winning that group. I don't see them losing that group. Simple as that. They have to win that group. For me, second it's Senegal. I know you may be wondering why Senegal, but it's gonna be a really tight one between Senegal and Ecuador. It's going to be between them that whole time. And I don't know when they play. I think it's Qatar, Ecuador first, and then I think they play either second or third. But it's such a. I'll get up now. It's such a huge game. That's Senegal. That is the biggest game of the whole group. Senegal Ecuador. For me, though, that game will just determine who qualifies and who doesn't. Brilliant. Fixtures. When do they play? So it's Qatar Ecuador first. The not match day. Oh, that's nice. All right. They play last. Wow. Wow. They play last, don't they? Of course they play last. Yeah, Ecuador Senegal on the 29th of November. That game will probably determine who's first and who's second and who's third. Moving on to Group B: England, Iran, USA, and Wales. It's statistically the hardest group to predict. It's statistically the closest game to predict due to the World Cup standings. England are fifth, they're the best standings, and Iran are 20th, the worst standings. I don't know how Iran are 20th is just because they're in the World Cup, that's why. But yeah, it's an absolute huge game. This is a huge game. A huge group. Why would I keep saying game? It's a huge group. England are rivals of USA and Wales. Wales are rivals of England. USA with England and Iran. Iran and USA is a pretty big game. So this is just a rival group and the statistically the toughest group. For me, Southgate, he has to win this group. For me to have any belief of us winning the World Cup, he has to win this group. For me, he will. England will just about. I think we'll get 7 to 9 points. I think we can beat Iran, possibly beat USA, and draw or win against Wales. I think it's gonna be tough against Wales. For me, second is between USA and Wales, but I can't write off Iran. But I am. I don't know why I did that. Iran are fourth. Iran are rock bottom. They're a pretty poor side, and for me, I just don't see Iran winning. For me, third or seconds between USA and Wales. It's I go to the first ever game they played in the World Cup because USA played Wales first. For me, Wales will do it. Wales will come second in the group. It'll be England and Wales to qualify. I think it'll be possibly a 1-1 draw in that in Wales USA, but on goal difference, Wales will do it. Moving on to Group C: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland. For me, Argentina, they have to win this group. They have to win this group. If they don't win this group, that's an embarrassing start. Unless you get unlucky, injured Messi and injured all the players. But for me, Argentina, they have to win the group. It's simple as that. They've got a tough-ish running going into the World Cup final. So going, in the knockouts, Argentina have to win. Simple as that. They have to win. And do I think they will? Yes, I do think they will. I think they'll win the group. I think Messi has a little bit too much quality and will, beat this, this group. For me, it's between Mexico and Poland. For me, it's going to be so tight because Mexico, they were good in 2018. They had a good World Cup. I think they got to knockouts, but didn't do all too well in the knockouts. I think they got knocked down around 16, possibly. For me, Poland have a striker. It will go down to Mexico, Poland, and I think Poland have a striker in Lewandowski. So Poland for me will be second, Mexico third, Saudi Arabia fourth. I think Poland will just about beat Mexico, and it'll just be Lewandowski. He's done so well in the league. I think 10 goals. 10 goals I think he scored, somewhere between there. And they got a few, it's such a hard one to pronounce. Szczesny, whatever his name is, in goal, decent. They got a few all right players, but they are pretty weak, Poland. So I don't think they'll qualify to that big of, the quarterfinals and everything. But yeah, moving on to Group D, is between France, Australia, Denmark, and Tunisia. This group is actually tougher than people would think. You say France to win it easily, but no. France have been, like England, poor, weak, and pretty. They have been pretty poor. France this World Cup, the Nations League, in the Euros as well. They got knocked out in the semi-final in the round of 16. So that's not great again for France. For me. For me, France top it though. France for me top the group. Just second for me has to be Denmark. They've got Damsgaard, Breathway, Christensen. They've got a few really good players. Ericsson as well. Don't forget Ericsson. They've got a few really good players, and this Denmark side I think they will come second. It will be between Australia and Tunisia for third. I'm going to say Tunisia for third, Australia for fourth. So yeah, look at that. Netherlands, Senegal, England, Wales, Argentina, Poland, France, Denmark, all making it through. Should we move on to Group E? With Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, and Japan. This is a really tough group to predict. For Spain, they look all right. They create a lot of chances, need to take them. Morata needs to take them. Sarabia, Pedri as well. Torres. They just need to take their chances. Germany were all right against England in the Euros. They came third in the Nations League group. They drew 3-3 to England. They got a jammy goal. Honestly, Pope had a horror show. For me, Spain win the group. They create so many chances. They have enough in the tank. They have enough quality in Torres, Pedri. They got a young, strong squad. Spain, Germany for me comes second. Japan third, and Costa Rica fourth. For me, it's a strong group. That's a decent group. I think Japan could bring up an upset. Costa Rica, I don't think they will, but Japan could. And yeah, moving on to Group F. What a tough group to predict. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, and Croatia. Croatia topped the Nations League group against France and Austria and I think Denmark. But yeah, Belgium on the other hand, they're not looking brilliant. They've had some really weird results. And they came second in their Nations League group. Netherlands beat them twice. So the Belgium side all right. This is their real last chance to get a trophy in the World Cup and show the world what they can do. For me, Croatia topped the group though. And then it's going to be really between Belgium and Belgium. Belgium qualify for me easily. Morocco third, Canada fourth. I think that's the group. Simple as that. Croatia decent. Belgium are looking for. Croatia got a young squad. Belgium is a last chance. Morocco and Canada are just a little bit weaker than Croatia and Belgium. Moving on to Group G, which is Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. It's going to be an interesting group. Brazil, for me, the squad that they will have, if the manager picks the right team, is just unbelievable. In the striker position, Roberto Firmino, Neymar, Richarlison, Rodrigo from Leeds. They have so many. They have way more than that. They have so many strong players. And then you think, oh, the strikers are all right. The strikers have got a good position. Look at the centre mids. Casemiro, Fabinho, Coutinho, literally everyone you can name. They have such a strong squad. For me, Brazil top the group. It's between Serbia and Switzerland. Me, Cameroon. Not our fourth. We'll go with the easy one. Cameroon just have not got enough quality. They haven't, and it's simple as that. They just don't have enough quality. In this group in the 2018 World Cup, Brazil, Serbia, and Switzerland are all in the same group. Switzerland came second ahead of Serbia. This time, it will change. Serbia becomes second because of Mitrovic, Tadic, Vlahovic. They got so many itches, and they're itching towards a round of 16 game, and I think they will get it. I think Mitrovic is too quality, man. He the record amount of goals in the championship last season. Now already has like 9 goals in the Prem. He is a bagsman, I say. Moving on to Group H, the last group, which is Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, and South Korea. Uruguay, they're a feisty team, a feisty, strong, really together team. For me, Portugal at top though. Portugal win the group. Ronaldo has enough quality. Ronaldo has a lot more quality, and actually Portugal really underrated. Ronaldo, Bruno, what's his name? Bernardo. Not David Gea. Oh my God, Rui Patricio and other keepers. Uruguay gets second, South Korea third, and Ghana fourth. So that is how this thing will end. For me, Netherlands, Senegal, England, Wales, Argentina, Poland, France, Denmark, Spain, Germany, Croatia, Belgium, Brazil, Serbia, Portugal, Uruguay. How many European teams? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 European teams. I was 16. Wow. All right, should we move on to the round of 16? Which is the first game, is Netherlands versus Wales. This is a tough group, a tough group. Game. Netherlands looking decent. They've got a few decent players like Bergwijn, even Depay, De Ligt. For me, it's a step too far for Wales. Netherlands will scrape it and be in the quarterfinals. You heard it here first. Moving on to match 50, Argentina versus the Mighty Danes. Denmark looks strong. Denmark actually looks strong, and I'm tempted to go for a Denmark win over Argentina. They've got Messi. and all that. I'm gonna have to go Argentina. I think Argentina have enough quality. Yeah, moving on to England versus Senegal. It's gonna be so tight. You know, Southgate has a lot of hard games coming up now. It's gonna be Senegal or Netherlands, possibly Ecuador. It's gonna be England, you know, or either them, probably France in the quarters, probably Belgium, Germany or Portugal in the semis. It's going to be so tight. I think we'll win against Senegal. I think we have enough quality in the tank to beat Senegal. But yeah, moving on to France versus Poland. France are just a step too far for Poland. I just don't see Poland winning this game. It's a tough match, tough cookie to crack. France need qualify. Moving on to Spain versus Belgium. Spain created a lot of chances, but you know, in the Euros just didn't take them. For me, Belgium, they'll want this more. They will want this more. Belgium will do it. Belgium will beat Spain and go into the quarterfinals with another game. The South Americans face off is Brazil versus Uruguay. It's an interesting game, a very tight, nervy. It's gonna be a very tight game. How many? Argentina, Senegal, Brazil, and Uruguay. What 4 teams that are not in Europe? So that must mean 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I meant to say 12. Brazil win it. So yeah, 12 European teams going to the round 16. Wow. All right. Should we move on to match day 55, which is Croatia versus Germany? A tough match, tough teams facing off. For me, Croatia, they look good, but Germany just look better. Germany, for me, will just snip by. Just sneak it. Moving on to Portugal versus Serbia, Mitrovic v Ronaldo. For me, it's going to be such a tight game. Serbia could do it. They could cause an upset here, and I think they will. They've got enough quality. And yeah, moving on to the Netherlands versus Argentina. The Netherlands v Argentina, a tough match to predict. I think Argentina, Messi and all that, Bergwijn, you know, Netherlands got Bergwijn and all that. For me, Argentina make the semis. Belgium v Spain. This was the quarterfinals last World Cup, and Brazil lost. Belgium won. For me, the other way around, Brazil beat Belgium. Moving on to England v France. It's a tough match. This is a really tough match. Because England, we look strong, we look good. It's just Southgate's tactics. For me, we'll just sneak it. I think we'll just beat France. Moving on to Germany versus Serbia. I mean, Germany just about sneak it. I think Germany are a little bit better, a little bit more organised, and yeah, moving on to the semi-finals, which is 2 of the biggest rivals: Argentina v Brazil and England v Germany. For me, Argentina Brazil, it's the Copa America final all over again. I'm gonna sway it to Brazil. I'm going to sway it to Brazil. Simple as that. Moving on to England versus Germany. For me, we beat Germany already. We literally already beaten Germany. In the Euros, we were strong. We looked really good. Germany, you know, they don't even look that good anymore. We don't look good anymore. But for me, we'll make it to the final. I think we will. And then it's going to be Brazil versus England. Will England win? For me, of course not. Brazil will win. Brazil, 20% have gone with Brazil. 10% have actually gone with England, to be fair. But yeah, that does wrap up the video for me. Brazil will make it. England will make it so close to the final, and Southgate's tactics will do it over again. But yeah, let's wrap up the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. The new updated version, the actual proper predictions will be coming out on the 14th of November. But yeah, see you guys later. Bye.